Hey everybody, my name is Chris Fain, and welcome to Season 2 of Photo Throwdown.
So my name is Emilie Tournevache. I live in Montreal and I'm a net shot photographer for the University of Quebec in Montreal, and I'm also a portrait photographer who own my own business.
Hi, I'm Jason Greer from Greer Photography. We're a husband and wife photography company out of upstate New York, right near the Canadian border. Up until about 5 years ago, we actually lived up in Quebec, so we do some work up in Quebec from time to time as well.
I have been shooting for 7 years now. So I started with the University of Quebec in Montreal, and now I'm here in my studio. I love to shoot in the studio because I can control all my lights, and I love to shoot with just one light.
We are primarily natural light or continuous light photographers, and we try to shoot things as fun and relaxed as possible.
So I'm here on Photo Throwdown for the challenge because I knew I will learn something from it, and so that's why I said yes.
So we're up here in Montreal doing Photo Throwdown. We thought it would be something fun to do, work with some other photographers, meet some neat people. We've also never really put our work into any sort of competitions or juror selections before, so we're going to see what happens.
Hey everybody, we're here in beautiful Montreal, and we have our two competitors, Emilie Tournevache, Jason Greer. Are you guys ready to rock and roll? Awesome. So we're going to kick this thing off today first with our mini challenge. Fun, mini challenge. Yeah. Okay, you're obviously gonna get an advantage like you have with every other Photo Throwdown episode. So this one is not any different. What you're gonna have to do though is you have 15 minutes to grab your camera, run outside, and take an awesome photo of someone on the street. As creative as you wanna get with it, you just gotta find somebody, say, hey dude, hey dudette, can I take your photo? And do it. The mini challenge will be judged by no other than our friend Peter Hurley, and you know him. He knows faces, he knows expressions. The winner that Peter chooses will be the recipient of the advantage for the full-on challenge. So you guys ready to rock and roll? Yes. Cool, so let's grab our cameras, let's head out to the street.
No way. I can't go down and ask people just to let me take the picture. I mean, we are in Hochelaga, we are in Montreal, and I don't know. Why? Why that? And now I'm looking at which person should I photograph. I'm looking for someone really special.
So Chris just hit us with the mini challenge. We've got to run down to the street, find somebody on the street and shoot them. First thought in my head was, I'm in trouble here. I don't speak French, and I'm going to have to deal with that, and I'm competing against a cute French girl in Montreal. So got my work cut out for me.
So I'm down to the street and the bus just took off. And there's this guy. And this guy has a blue beanie. And I'm like, okay, I have to shoot this blue beanie.
Excusez-moi, est-ce que vous avez 5 minutes? Je fais un petit challenge et il faut que je prenne en photo quelqu'un. Est-ce que vous voulez participer? C'est juste un petit challenge pour des photographes. Il faut que je prenne un portrait de quelqu'un. J'ai 15 minutes pour le faire.
So I take him to the alleyway and just took the picture there because there were not many people and it was a little bit more quiet, so it's perfect for me. Like this I can speak to him and try to get the best headshots. I think the first one I took is the one I really love, so I was okay with this picture.
When you're working on the streets with strangers, you never know what's going to happen, and wouldn't you know it, I ran into an issue.
Sir, I meant doing a photo competition. I was wondering, would you mind if do you speak English? No? No, I'm doing some photos. Would you mind if I take a picture of you? And then I can also purchase a flower from you after. Yeah, sure. I'm a little bit of a disadvantage. I don't just you speak English. Hi, I'm doing a photo challenge, yes, and I'm supposed to take. Okay, no, I would.
You ask him not
Sure,
to
sure. I was just gonna ask. I was asking this
The
gentleman.
person behind you is taking pictures.
Right, they're taking pictures of me.
Yeah, so,
So,
can you ask him not to?
If,
For me,
okay. Well, I just wanted to take a photo of this gentleman. I was wondering.
il veut prendre une photo avec toi.
Non.
No.
Non?
Qu'est-ce que tu fais avec ça?
Il fait un projet avec son école, c'est tout.
No, you wouldn't like me to take a photo? No. No. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Sure. Okay. So give Plan B.
And as they're running around on the street grabbing people and taking photos, they're gonna have to remember one thing. Nerd alert! And that's to get a model release. You can have one printed out and run around with it and have them sign it there. There's also a few apps that you can actually download for your electronic devices and have them sign their names right there and save it. You can send it as a PDF. You can print it however you want to do it. They're really, really fantastic.
So since I only use 5 minutes of my time, I know I have 10 more minutes to go. So in my head, it was like, I have to find someone else. So then I go down to the street again, and I'm looking for someone. I'm looking for another people. I'm looking for a girl. I'm looking for another baby. I don't know. So I was walking, and I couldn't find anybody. Then I just saw this dog. So I went to him.
C'est parfait.
Ouais.
Oui. Je vais vous envoyer celle-ci. Donc, je vais vous envoyer celle-là. Ça, c'est cute. Ça, c'est vous.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 2 people. I think I got what I want. And it's really, really cold outside. So we're going to go back to the studio now.
Sir, can you speak English? Yes, I'm doing a photo show. I'm on a photo throwdown. I'm competing against another photographer, and I need to take a picture of some people. I got a few minutes. Would you mind doing that? So I think maybe just head down this way. We'll see if we can find a shot, and I'll try to do a few. Sure. And then after, I can get your email address and some information. And
On the way up to the studio in the morning, I noticed a construction site, so I thought that might be a good spot. We started right there with him and got a few shots in, but the background and his style just really didn't work. So we decided to kind of continue up the street a little bit. I asked him if he knew the area, because I'm not familiar with it, and he had a few ideas, so we worked from there. He had a really neat vibe to him and a nice look. I didn't really want to take away his personality or his look, so I just decided to try to use some layering, some depth of field, kind of make the image interesting without changing his personality at all.
just turn your shoulder towards me a little bit more. Even come around it. Leave it a little more. There you go.
Pretty happy with the shots that I have in the camera. I'm sure I've got something to work with. I know my time's going to be getting pretty close to the end, so we're just going to head back up to the studio.
All right, guys, so we have the results for the mini challenge. And so now let's see what Peter has to say about the mini challenge.
Here we are. We are at beautiful Sun and Sand Resort in Laguna Beach. I am Peter Hurley from the headshotcrew.com. Make sure you check that out. But I'm here, and the reason why I'm talking to you is because the Photo Throwdown guys asked me to judge a mini challenge. We have a mini challenge going on. These mini challenges are huge because they're going to give that person a foot up on the other person going into the final round. So we gotta make sure that we do this right. So I got two images here. I got an image of a dark-skinned guy, and I got an image of a guy with like glasses on and stuff to hanging out. And for me, anybody who knows me and my work, it is so difficult to create amazing expressions on people. I think my portraiture expression is everything. And I'm gonna go with the guy, the dark skinned guy, because he's got this amazing expression. He's drawn us on. He's got what I call lookability. I want to look at that shot. It makes me want to look at that shot. It makes me want to stare at that sucker, find out what he's all about. So that's why I like that shot. The other shot's a nice portrait of the dude hanging out on a stoop. But for me, you know, it's just not hitting it over the top for me. I also like the lighting on the other guy because he's got a nice kick coming around from the side. So winner of the mini challenge is that shot. All about expression, guys. If you want to find out how to create expression in your photography, you got to come check out my operation. Get on headshotcrew.com. Shebang!
All right, guys, so you saw what Peter had to say. I'll take that back from you. And so, like Peter said, Emilie is the winner of the mini challenge based off of expression and the composition of the shot. You know, like you said, your shot was just bogus, so I'm just playing. No, it's a really, really great shot. Like he said, Emilie, just based off the expression alone. So, the winner of the mini challenge is clearly Emilie, and I'm sure you would like to know what your advantage is.